Hi, my lovelies. Um, Good evening from Germany. Everyone watching, thanks for joining us. I have to first set this camera properly, or I have to sit properly. I think it's better this way. Thanks for joining me. Live with Rose Hall, wherever you're watching from. Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome, bienvenue from Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, USA, UK, Germany. Each other people are here normally. Different nationalities. I have people from Indonesia, I have people from India. You're all welcome, and thanks for joining the live. Today, like I said, is a Q&A. I have a few questions that I'll be answering. Quite a lot, actually, not a few, that I'll be answering, but then also I would like you to ask your questions, whatever questions you have, just ask them. I'm trying to adjust this camera. Give me a second. I hope I don't mess everything. I think it's better this way. Whoever joins, feel free to join the chat and start talking to me. I'm already waiting for you. So yeah, let's start the live. I'll be answering your questions, but before I do answer the questions, I would like a few more people to first join us. If you're new here, I'm Rosena, and this channel goes by the name Life with Rooshoff or Rooshoffs. And we're all about social empowerment, living in the moment, conversations, real talk, really like quite a number of things. So feel free to ask whatever it is you want to ask. Someone just joined us. Helena Karahanga says, hi, my dear. Hi, dear. Thanks for joining us. Let me turn on my other phone so I can see the chats. The diasporas. I'm waiting, madam. Thank you so much. And for those of you have Martin. For those of you that have joined the live, please share the link. Gut. Kannst du dieses Licht, ich bin schon live, versuch dieses Licht ein bisschen zu adjusten. Da lassen, aber ein bisschen weg von meinem Gesicht. Ja, so ist besser. Es war zu hell. Nein, Schatz, sonst kriege ich Sperre von YouTube. Kannst du so machen? So, sorry, let me go back to your comments as telling my son to adjust the light for me because it was like all in my face. First of all, thanks to everyone that sent in their questions. I really have so many questions. I wrote them down. Where are my notes? So these are the questions. Like, I got them from all your answers on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and I wrote them down in my notes, and then the ones that I receive on WhatsApp. So I'm going to be answering them. The live is exactly 4 minutes now already. I think when we make 10 minutes, I'm going to start answering the questions, and the rest of the people can join us later. But if you've joined the live, please share the link to this live, share it on your social media or on your WhatsApp status so that your friends and other people that would like to join us can get to see it. All right. So the vain me is already busy looking at myself, and I'm thinking, you're going to laugh at me again. I didn't set the camera so properly. It's like just showing like I have a big head. Like I don't have, the rest of my body. I don't like the way the camera is. But anyhow, we roll, right? We just roll. Women, and beauty. So let me first make myself look nice. Naya. Anyhow, I'm joking, guys. So who is online now? Bakeriza 80, Brenda, big up, thank you. Holland Karuhanga, hi my dear, thank you. The diasporas, thank you. So in exactly a few minutes, I'm going to start. Let me announce on my Instagram, and then we'll just roll. Whoever joins later, we'll just have to watch the live. So let's share it. Da, 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 da. All right, so I'm going to start answering the questions. Like I said, once again, welcome to the Life with Rules. So thanks for joining the family. If you're new here, please, please, please kindly support and join the family by subscribing, turning on your notification button so you never miss out on any videos. And if you didn't get a chance to send me your question prior to this live, feel free to ask your question right now. I'll still answer it. So, this camera is driving me crazy, I'm telling you. Sarah Ku, oh my God, how many gadgets do I have? Sarah Kukiriza says, Guten Abend, Frau Rosena, Guten Abend, Sarah. That is very true. We have Guten Abend, it's evening. Imani Glory is da auch. Vielen Dank. Thank you all for joining. Like I was saying, I'm going to go right ahead and start answering the questions because African Nature is also here. Thank you for joining. And once again, once you join the live, please, 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 please share this live on all your social medias. Share it on your WhatsApp statuses so that people can join us. Otherwise, I'm really going to dive into the questions because the questions are really many. If you still have a question, feel free to type it. I'll read it. Jesus. So let me start. Someone asked me, that was from Facebook, are you going to do a Christmas giveaway? Christmas giveaway is something I've thought about, and it's actually a good idea, but my answer is no. I'm not doing a giveaway this year because I personally feel a giveaway should be something that is from the bottom of your heart, but it's also something that you should have a target. Most people who do giveaways, it's mainly to, like to encourage more people to follow them or more people to subscribe, and that wouldn't be my intention. If I did a giveaway, I would want it to be because I want to say thank you to you people, or because I announce like a particular cause where you get to support someone, because I'm all about empowerment. So yeah, I have thought about it and I have quite a number of ideas. Probably I'll be doing that. It doesn't have to be Christmas giveaway, but I intend to do something like that in future. But I really, really appreciate all the, like the top fans, the people who subscribe to my channel, the people who follow me on all the social medias, the people who are always there to like my posts, comment, share. I really, really appreciate you. And should I ever get to do a giveaway, which I'll definitely do, I'll always keep you in mind first. Someone asked, where are you located? So this is a question I get a lot. I find it very funny because people ask it on Instagram, on Facebook, but funny enough, on my Facebook and Instagram, it's stated very clearly where I live and where I come from. So once again, if you want to know more details, of course, I have a video about that, but I'm Rwandan, Ugandan, and German. So Rwandan, Ugandan, German citizen. I live in Germany, so I hope that answers it all. Someone asked, oh, that's also a question I get quite a lot. I just laugh it off. People ask me a lot, can I date you? The answer is no. I'm not searching, and to be honest, I think I'm very conservative. I don't see myself, or I can't imagine myself dating someone that I met through social media. Is it possible? Yes, of course it's possible. Never say never. But I can't imagine myself doing that. Like, the answer for now is no. But of course, as a friend, definitely. And for you watching, please feel free to ask your questions. I'll also answer them. and share the link so that everyone joins the live. Next question is, someone just said, I have no question. I just wanted to say thank you. Another one from Instagram said, I'll be there. Brackets, no question. Thank you. I hope you're here right now. Someone asked, how long did it take you to learn English? That was funny. The person who asked me is actually someone who lives here in Germany. So I imagine I thought maybe they wanted to ask how long it took me to learn German, or I don't know, but probably they didn't know that English is actually my first language. So I've been speaking English all my life, so it's very difficult to answer that question. So I guess I'll say it's almost like my first language, right? Give me a second. Oh my gosh, I want to post a screenshot of our live on Instagram so our friends don't miss out. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's never easy. So feel free, please, to share the link to this live so that people can join us. I'm also trying my best because, funny enough, I always announce my lives in advance, like really, really in advance. But people still go like, oh my God, I missed your live. So private dating chat. So I've lost my chain of thought. Yes, so that's why I always try to also promote it on other social media so no one says they missed out, okay? So you can also do the same for me by sharing the link to this live. Oh my goodness. Before I forget, it's very, very important. So says YouTube, and people have been on YouTube for a long time. Every time you watch a video, please, please, please make sure to like it. That way the algorithm gets to see it, to push it, and so many people get to see it. So please, if you're watching this live right now, before you even continue watching, kindly like this video that you are watching right now. I'm done. Give me 1 second. Posts. Oh my God. We are live. Come join us. Link in bio. Not even putting hashtags. So posted, no one will say we didn't invite them. So I'm going back to your questions. I see more people are coming. Thank you all for joining us. Asimwe Collab already shared. Thank you so much. Please, everyone, share the link. And also, yeah, where can you share it? On your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your Telegram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitter or WhatsApp status. That would be really, really great. Of course, I'm going to continue. So that's done. I've posted it everywhere. One is going to say I didn't invite them. So before I go with the questions that I received, let me first look at your chats and see if there's someone asking a question. The diasporas, Holen Karahanga, Bikiriza, Sarah Kuchiriza. Imani Glory, thank you, love. Nice to have you here. Nature Africa, African Nature, thank you. Please share the link, and everyone that is shared it, thank you so much. And of course, like this video immediately so that the algorithm gets to push it to more people. Bas Moses saying, sorry, joined late, but I would like to know your first job in Germany. Oh, that's a very good question. So my first job in Germany, let me tell you, I came to Germany around September 2008, right? At first, I wasn't working because I had like my firstborn. And then, of course, I was first a stay-at-home mom. But I'd always wanted to work. Like for me, working was this, there was no negotiation about that. I knew I wanted to work. And then, of course, I learned the language during that time. I did a few more courses and certificates because I was like bored, since I'd been working in Uganda. And then I got my second baby, and after getting my second baby, like when he was like 1 year, I was 100% sure I want to work. So immediately I decided I'm going to start work and started sending out applications. But before doing that, I made sure that my university degree got verified here. It's called Anerkennung. That is also very important for someone who's going to come here as a skilled worker. That is also something very important. So I did that. At that time, it was a new process and it took quite long, I think like 2 years. And then I was lucky enough, the first job I ever got here was actually in my profession. I'm a practicing social worker, and all the jobs I've ever done here have been as a skilled worker in my profession as a social worker. And I've worked with, I think I won't name the places I've worked, but I've worked always as a professional social worker. So that was my first job. Someone has asked, please, yes, thank you, Sarah. Go on and share with friends. Share the link, please, and like the video. That way YouTube will push it and many more people will get to see it. Someone has asked me, Bad Moses, could you also be having other links or ideas on how to move to Australia? Thanks, Chris, always. Australia is actually a very virgin country, I wouldn't say very easy to relocate to, but possible. It's like at the end of the world. I don't know if you know where Australia is. I hope you're not meaning Austria. There's Australia and there's Austria. Australia is like at the end of the world. It's not a country I would like to live. It's a very beautiful country. My kids want to go there. They said when they turn 16, they want to go to Australia. Like almost every German kid wants to go to Australia. Like it's fun, it's adventurous. But for me, it's not fun because like they have snakes and all kinds of exotic animals that I'm really scared of. It's a very beautiful country. Yes, I'll look into that. And I don't know if you're in the WhatsApp group or you have my number already. We can get to talk in detail about that. Oh, Nicholas, I very welcome. I have arrived. I hope I'm not late. No, you're late. I'm kidding. You're not late. So go on and type your questions. As you see, I have a second phone here where I'm watching your comments. I'll answer them. And anyone who has just joined, please kindly share the link on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Where are you all? This Telegram. I've had this Telegram. I'm not there. But please share. And most of all, share on your WhatsApp statuses. All of you who are here and are in our WhatsApp group, I'm going to be checking all your WhatsApp statuses. Whoever doesn't repost my videos in your WhatsApp status, don't ask me any question, okay? I'm now really getting very strict. So make sure you share my videos in your WhatsApp status. Anyhow, let's go on. So I'm reading more questions that people sent me, and then we'll go on. Yes, I will say snakes. I'm really scared of snakes. I would really love to go to Australia, but I told my kids, unless I'm going like with a full body suit that I will never remove, because in Australia, there are like snakes everywhere. You can even be in the bathroom and the snake pops out of the like the toilet. That's not my world. Let me go on with the questions because there are quite many. These are all the questions I got. Many, so I'm going to try real quick and answer them. So for those people who are not yet there, I guess they will have to watch the video. So the next question was, how long did it take you to learn the German language? I think that is a very valid question because I have many people saying, oh my God, I want to come to Germany, but the language is difficult. I don't know if I will learn it, blah, blah, blah. Excuses, okay? Now I'm becoming very strict. No, the German language is a bit complicated, but it's very possible to learn it. For me, it took me, it's not fair to use myself as a yardstick because I'm very good with languages. But even when you're not very good with languages, you can learn basic German within 3 months. So for me, I was good at the language. I came in September. By December, I could speak, I was fine, but it also takes like confidence and believing in yourself. Because when I came here, the only word I could say was maybe I love you and how are you? Because I met my husband through my scope of work in Uganda and we got our first baby in Uganda. So of course I was speaking only English. And all the times we came to visit, it was, always English because my in-laws could speak English. But I remember when I got here, I was very strict and focused about becoming independent. So remember even the doctor appointments, all other appointments, I always made myself, even with my broken German. So you just have to believe in yourself and be self-confident. So it didn't take me quite long. Of course, I kept upgrading up to the level where I am now. but it didn't take long. I'll do a video how you can quickly learn the language. Someone asked, can I call you? Question is, it depends on why you want to call me. I get so many people calling me, like I said, who ask me, can I date you? Of course, I won't take that call. But if it's all about social empowerment, sharing knowledge, networking, of course, you can call me if you have my number, but you have to ask me first. If you want to call me on Instagram or Facebook, of course, you have to SMS me first and ask me if it's possible. Otherwise, I won't pick your call. So it depends, really. Go on and ask your questions. I'll look at them. The next question was, where are you spending Christmas? So first of all, I'm not really a Christmas person. The last Christmases I enjoyed, I was still a little girl. My grandmother was still living. My uncle was still living. It was nice. Like, I would go to the village. But ever since I turned into an adult, I'm not really a Christmas person. Christmas means for me going on holiday, traveling, which I've done like all my adult life. Like, we always travel over Christmas. This Christmas, I even put a question on my Instagram for ideas because I honestly don't know. I was thinking I would fly back to Uganda this Christmas because, like I told you, there's some things I want to do there. But turns out I won't because the process is still not yet done. So I'm thinking of spending Christmas somewhere in Europe, somewhere where I don't have to fly. So I'm still thinking. I honestly don't know. How easy is it to move from Italy to Germany? So it all depends. If you are in Italy legally, if you have a visa to be in Italy, if you're a tourist or you have a work visa or a student visa, it's very easy. Why is it very easy? I mean, that's Europe, that's Schengen, and you have a right to move in all European countries if you have a visa from Italy. So yes, it's very easy to move over, but it also depends why you want to move to Germany. But yes, you're free to hop onto a train and come to Germany and go to Denmark and go to the Netherlands as long as you have your Schengen visa. I'm coming to your comments, but there are too many comments. I'll first go a little bit and then I'll go to your comments on the video. If I'm too fast, let me know, please, yeah? Someone asked, how much money do I need roughly when coming to Germany? I have that question a lot, but it all depends on why and what type of visa you're coming on. I mean, if I'm coming to Germany as a visitor with an invite, then I really don't need a lot of money. You just need some money on your account because during the interview, the visa application, they will want to know, do you have some financial capacity to take care of yourself if something happened to your host family, like the ones inviting you? Or if you're a student, you're going to need a blocked account with a minimum of like 12,000 euros. So it all depends really. And I can't tell you how much exactly you spend. It also depends on how many days you're going to spend in Germany, if you're booking a hotel or if you're not. Then we have to talk about health insurance. I told you health insurance can range from 200 euros upwards. It's all about you. It's not very expensive. So it depends really. I can only answer that question when I know exactly what kind of visa you're applying for, how long you're going to be in Germany, and so on and so forth. Oh, so my sons are not here. I told them not to interrupt, but I don't like the angle of this camera. I don't feel cute enough. I'm trying to make you laugh. It's making my head look like big. Anyhow, go on, Rosanna. So, next question. Do I need health insurance? Yes, health insurance, if you're coming to Europe, especially Germany, it's a must. Like I explained to some people, every German citizen has health insurance. Of course, it varies in degrees. There's what we call the mandatory health insurance. It depends on how much you earn. But then we also have private health insurance. So for the German country, it is a must. But it's also not very expensive. And on the videos I've shared before, I also shared like the companies that are accepted at the embassy when you apply for a visa. So one more question before I switch back to your comments on the video. And please, please, please share the video. Now, go and warn those people who are waiting for me to finish the live and start disturbing me in the WhatsApp chat. I will not answer the questions, okay? Let them know. So they should watch now, okay? If not, they'll have to watch the video later. Now I'm being very strict. Very, very strict. So, Which can I come for internship? Yes, internship is what we call practicum here. So if you're someone who is going to look for an internship placement already online, it's called practicum. And you must be at least, depending on that kind of internship, like have many people that I'm helping right now that are doing agriculture internships. You must be at least second year of your university or having graduated. For Germany, for other countries, it's easy to come in even before you've, like progress. But for Germany, you must be at least at that level. So let me stop here briefly. Can I come? Okay. And then come to YouTube, back to your comments. Could you also be having, okay. Nicholas, I have arrived. I hope not late. You're not. Australia's next. Talk about language. It's not easy. The language is not easy, but again, it's easy to learn. You have to be consequent. You have to at least try and maybe listen to movies in the German language, do online apps. It's possible. I believe it's possible. Hello, thank you so much for the show. Sebwato Nicholas, thank you so much. And if you have any questions, go on and ask them. If you've just joined us, go on and share this video. And yeah. Bad Moses, I'm considering doing home care certificate in UG, and how are the process to acquire the Schengen visa? Speaking of health, I would call it healthcare certificate. Healthcare certificate, I've explained it in some video before. It's a very, very good idea. Because like I'm going to tell you below, at the moment, really, the German government needs workforce, and healthcare is one of those areas that are really, really like hot cake. So if you have a certificate or a diploma or whatever, any kind of papers, it's a very, very good idea. And after acquiring that, it all depends. You can apply for a job search visa. You can apply for jobs already online before even coming to Germany. I've told you that several times. So if someone has, for example, a qualification in nursing, it's a no-brainer. You'll get a job here. You'll get a visa to travel here. It's a no-brainer. So yeah, it's a good idea. Imani is saying to us, Mia die Rippen gebrochen. Why? Because I'm here complaining about not looking beautiful. So the next question is, most people keep asking me to share links to conferences that would invite them to come here. And I would like to say this again. When it comes to Germany, it's a bit tricky. Because most people ask me about the conferences, they don't speak the German language. And most of the conferences are at 99.9% in the German language. So it's no brainer that if you apply for a visa for this conference, you will most likely not get the visa, because they're going to ask you, how are you attending a conference in a language that you don't even understand? But another possibility is festivals and music concerts. I think that's a better idea, because you can come as a tourist, as someone attending a festival, or a musician yourself, or an artist, without having to speak the language. That's far much easier. Oh my God, someone on Facebook, I think that was on Matty's page, asked, can you also speak Luganda in your videos? Yes, if you ask me a question in Luganda, I will answer you. And I think the interview I did with Ebrights on my YouTube, I also did speak quite a lot of Luganda. I can speak Luganda. But the reason I don't do videos only in Luganda is because I have an international audience. I have people of different nationalities. And I think it would be unfair not to be able to speak in a language that everyone understands. But if you ask me a question in Luganda, absolutely, I will answer you. Yes, I see your comments. I'm coming back to them. Someone asked, oh my God, are Germans racist? Someone even actually wrote on one of my posts like, oh no, German is very racist. So let me tell you something. That's my opinion, right? I'm someone who always says there's always bad apples in every society. Why are people calling me right now? There's always bad apples in every society, be it Uganda, be it Kenya, be it Tanzania. There'll always be people that are, okay, I can't use that word. I was going to say idiot. You know what I mean? Like bad people. But does it make German, hi, Yego, should understood our best, but does it make German racist? No, there are some people that are racist. Yes, 100%. There are some parts of German that are very racist, like Eastern Germany. Eastern Germany is the part if you know that German history, is the part that was behind like the Berlin Wall. So of course they have their reasons, you know, financially, economically, they're not yet on the same level like Western Germany. So they feel disadvantaged and a bit bitter, which I can understand. But does it make all Germans racist? No. I'm going to read one more question from this list, then I'll go back to your questions on the video. And if you've just joined, please like the video, share the link everywhere on your social networks. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm going to talk about that after, because I'll talk about it extensively. And someone just said, keep up the spirit. Thank you. So I'm going back to your questions, YouTube. Here you are. Nicholas Ayebale is saying, if I don't have money on my account, how can I get a statement to show to the consulate? Is it possible to get like an itinerary ticket? Yes, 100%. So let me explain something about the ticket. For example, the au pair, if you apply for an au pair visa, you don't need a ticket immediately. They will only require you to bring a ticket confirmation on the day when you pick up your visa. So having a ticket or not having it doesn't determine if you get a visa or not. For example, if you're applying for an au pair visa. So I told you about ticket itinerary. There are two possibilities. The easiest for me, what I know, because I travel a lot, is booking online. Online, you have a possibility of always canceling a ticket in case you don't get the visa. So why they call it an itinerary, they just want to see that you really booked something. Or if you have an agency in Uganda, there are many travel agencies in Uganda, you can go to them and request them to give you a booking itinerary confirmation to take to the embassy. Because let's be honest, there's always a possibility that your application gets rejected. So if you got a ticket where you can't cancel, then you'd lose your money. Yes, it's possible. Sewato Nicholas, thank you for joining us. And if you're here and you've not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, turn on your notification button, like this video, share the video, and let's grow together. Okay, thank you. Sewato Nicholas, I did IT, but how can I come to Germany? Oh my goodness. So I'm not exaggerating. Is someone, my kids. So I'm not exaggerating, but someone who did computer science, someone who did IT, for you to come to Germany is as easy as going to Mbarara, coming from Kampala to Mbarara. It's very, very easy. And the most amazing bit about it is you don't even have to know the language. Knowing it, of course, is a plus, but anyone in the IT sector, computer engineering, computer sciences, just hit me up after this video in the DM, and I'll give you all the contacts to how you can easily get to Germany to work in this sector. You have no idea how many other foreign people are working here, especially in this sector, without knowing the language. For top on the list is, of course, India. They're all qualified in all these kind of things, and they get their visas very, very easily. So if you have this qualification, that would be really, really great for you. And the good thing is, if you're in the IT sector or computer sector, you can easily get jobs even when back home, wherever you are. So if you have that, it's a no-brainer. You'll definitely get a visa. Yes, so you have very, very good chances. Sarah Kukiriza, my girl has second-class statistics degree. Can she get an internship without a language? So let's talk about internships and the language. There are two possibilities. Either you know the language. There's someone who asked me from America. I'm going to read his question and also answer that. But it's also a possibility of getting a visa. Let me tell you, I told you when you're applying for a visa, not every visa requires a motivational letter. But if I was you, for whatever visa I apply, I would do a motivational letter. If you want to know what a motivational letter, let me know in the comment section. I can do a video about it. So I would do my motivational letter explaining, for example, you're doing this degree in statistics, and then in your motivational letter, you can state you would like to get to know, to share your knowledge with people in a different community, in a first world country like Germany, and that's why you would like to come over. And then you can also say this internship would also help you to get to learn the German language better, because you hope and dream Germany at some point, for example. So if you use the language card where you say you would expect to get to learn the language more, culture exchange, that would be also a very good reason to give you a visa. So I would advise anyone applying for a visa, whatever kind of visa, always write a motivation letter giving a reason why, you know, like, it's like that's not the right word. I wouldn't say selling yourself, but it's just like a CV, making someone understand what's driving you to this action. More people are joining us. Thank you so much. Share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video, share the link. Please, 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 everywhere. WhatsApp status, everywhere. Okay. And like the video, of course. Diego, hello. Sarah, how long does it take to recognize her degree in German? She has started learning German. This is the second class. So, if you decide to work on your journey, if you have a dream and a target of working in German, for example, and you've not yet graduated, you really have to wait for your graduation. Get your, what is it called in English? Your transcript. Once you get your transcript, we have an organization that is responsible for getting your qualification recognized. So if this person comes to German, for example, you call this office. You don't even have to go there. You tell them, I studied this and that. I have a degree, master's or whatever, and I would like to have my qualification recognized. Then they will get back to you per email, mostly per post, and they tell you we need A, B, C from you. And that is mainly like the transcripts. I would advise you, if you're not in Germany, you get someone who is certified to translate documents from English to German. If you're in Germany, we have anerkannte, staatlich anerkannte Übersetzer. That means government certified translators. It's very cheap. They translate your documents. You send them to this organization. This organization, it's actually not an organization, it's a ministry. So they will prove, they do background check about you. They will contact your university to see if your transcript is not fake. You didn't get it from, where did someone tell me in Uganda where they get that? NASA, is it NASA? If it's not from NASA, and then they'll get back to you. When I started my process, it was like slow. I really got so frustrated. I had to have discussions with the Ministry of Works, had to have discussions with the Ministry of Integration. Like, it was crazy. But nowadays, depending on which country you're coming from, especially if it's not like a war-torn country, it will take maximum maybe 6 to 7 months. Someone is asking, Sewato Nicholas, how can I be admitted in vocation institutes while being paid? Vocational institutes doing what? That's the question. Like, vocational institute, what, how do I call it? What's your target vocation institute? Which qualification or which, how do they say it? Industry. Benson B, greetings back, and thanks for joining me. Nasali Juliet, requesting for a sample of a motivational letter. Okay. Motivational letter, of course, depends on what kind of visa you're applying for. For example, for people applying for an aupair visa, you must have a motivational letter. Without it, your chances are like, 10% of getting a visa, because it's anchored in our laws, and that is, in your motivational letter is something very, very different, because I think that's why I have to do a video about it, because we have paragraphs and I'm trying to translate the things into English. How do I say it? I don't know how they say it in English. It's been paragraphs and capital, like where you stand in court and they say paragraph 6, blah, blah, blah. So we have paragraphs and articles that guide the motivation letter for an au pair, for example. But for any other visa application, I'll also explain that. I'll try and do a video. Maybe after this video, I'll try and see if I can shoot the video and post it for you. Nicholas, what of us who are outside au pair age bracket talk about us? Definitely. Not everyone is meant to be an au pair, and not everyone should be an au pair. But what matters most is, what do you bring? I don't like the word. What are your qualifications? What's your background? And what's your dream and target? Because there's some people, for example, have no qualifications, like I told you, but it's very possible to work in the care sector, for example, without even having a degree or a diploma. So it all depends, Nicholas. If I can ask, if it's okay, what is your work experience? What kind of jobs have you done before, or what did you study? That would help. Sewato Nicholas is saying Vocational Institute of IT. Actually, I must make a confession. For example, the Ministry of Immigration and Integration here in Germany has been currently like looking for people who would like to enroll for IT, degrees where you even get paid the entire time and get taken over. Like after a degree, you'd have to work for this ministry. But those of you in the WhatsApp group, I didn't share this because one thing I've noticed is, which I also must complain here, I don't know how people expect to get help. If I share links for you, you have to take the initiative to check out the links, apply yourself. But I think people don't have the self-confidence, or they're not so motivated. So I didn't even share it because I was like, maybe they're not even interested, they won't do anything about it. So say what to Nicholas, if you if you have my WhatsApp number, DM me after this and I'll check if these scholarships are still available for the IT, and then maybe you can try and apply. But otherwise, yes, coming for IT, it's very possible. If you do get an admission, normally anyone who's joining university here, or if you're doing an house building, that's what we call it, for the time when you're studying, you get a certain pay. It's not considered a salary, it's considered an upkeep. So definitely you get some pay, and you're also free to work on the side for a few hours. I have to drink some tea, my throat is dry. I hope I don't smudge my lipstick. So let's go on. Natalie Juliet, is it possible to apply for university course in Germany immediately after completing high school in Uganda? Yes, absolutely. You have to be woke. To be for scholarships, you can contact me anytime I get scholarships I share with you. We have scholarships normally in March, then again late December, because enrollment most of the time in universities in Germany is around September, November. Yeah, so it's good to start like around December to look out for scholarships. But if you're also in a position to pay for your own studies, it's very possible. Yes. I studied automotive engineering up to the level of diploma, courtesy of City and Guild. Oh, that's very nice. For example, if you studied automotive engineering, that's what I tell you about all the time about confidence. I would go to the website, for example, from BMW, Germany. I would go to the website of Mercedes, German. I would go to the website of Volkswagen, German, and they're always announcing jobs. Look out for a job opportunity, apply it. I'm 100% sure there's always a possibility. I shared links with you on several of my videos on how to apply for jobs in Germany. I told you about Indeed.de. I told you about stepstone.de. I told you about I've forgotten. Just go and check on my video in the description box. You can honestly, no lie, apply for a job directly, even when you're still in Uganda, and get a chance to, to get a job contract and come here and start to work. So for someone with automotive engineering, you're a qualified worker. Again, I'm going to say this once and for the last time. Like I told you, I'm becoming very strict because I'm really doing my best, and I can't do the things for you. You really must want it. I told you there's a possibility of you actually even sending your CV, getting it appraised, and getting, job suggestions. We have an organization that is responsible for recruiting skilled workers to Germany. So if you're a skilled worker and you have my WhatsApp number, hit me up. I send you the link, the telephone number. You can even speak to them in English, and they'll be able to guide you. You just have to trust yourself and believe in yourself. If you're scared and you're not self-confident, then you don't even have to try coming to Germany, because you can only make it if you believe in yourself. Once again, thank you so much, all of you who are here. Go on and ask your questions. I'm going to go back to the questions from the people who sent on my social medias. In the meantime, like the video, share the link, and go on to ask the questions. Oh my God, so many questions. Ooh. So where was I? So the news I just wanted to share with you is the government is seriously reconsidering awarding like quick citizenships. For example, in the past, you'd only get if you're not married or if you're not a child to a German citizen, you'd require like around 7 to 8 years before you get German citizenship. But now they're even thinking of reducing it to 5 years for someone that has integrated, learned the language, got a job, because they really, really want to attract foreign workers, because we need workforce. So that shows there are really opportunities and chances here in Germany. You just have to know what you want, focus, and yeah, increase your chances. Someone asked, hi, as a US resident, I have always wanted to come and work there, My work would entail in medical corporate, just as I do here. What's required? And obviously, I've tried to learn the language here, which is expensive. So what's my best chance? So someone in the medical sector, like I said, it's a no-brainer. You'll get a video. Jesus Christ, on a wooden bicycle. Like, how do I say? You'll get a visa, not a video. Meine Güte. You'll get a visa. But of course, if you're going to work as a professional here, you must learn the language. I know for you coming to the US, you'd still get a visa here. But for you to officially get employed, you'd have to learn the language, at least the B1. But the good thing of doing it here in German, you can do it very cheaply. And I know that there's what we call like dual studium, where you can do the language and be working at the same time, because while you work, you get to better your language. So you can, the two options I would tell you is you can apply for a job search visa, or you can even apply for a visa to come here and learn the language if you're in the medical sector. Because like I said in the motivation letter, you would explain you're a medical doctor who believes you'd be of great use to the German medical system, but you would love to come to Germany and learn the language appropriately and so on and so forth. You'd get a visa 100%. Or alternatively, also apply for jobs that directly, and once you get a job contract, you can come to Germany, work and learn at the same time. So normally people who come here without speaking the language, you have many people from Syria, from Pakistan, from England, not from England, from India. When they come here, they're allowed like to work, but you don't get the certification that, I don't know how to put it, you're like an intern, you know? And then you only get the certification to practice properly as a doctor after getting like minimum your B1, and then you have to go on B2 and C1. So yes, your chances are like 99.9%. Someone wrote to me in Uganda, that was funny. Bwetuna agenda fena e Germany, ani analia muogo wa fewano. I love the sense of humor, first of all. I just laughed. But yeah, like, that was very good, because I thought, I thought it's very important for me at this point to explain why I'm doing this. I'm not giving out information about immigration because I think or believe you people should migrate to Germany. No, the reason I started doing this is really, it's a demand thing. Like, you know, I'm very active on social media, and there isn't a single day that has gone by where people don't ask me about that. So during the pandemic, so many people are actually asking these questions, probably because of the economic situation that took place in the entire world due to the pandemic. And then I was like, but I have the knowledge, I have the information. Why don't I do some videos and share it with people? So actually that is my motivation, not because I want you all to come here. I've always said it. Making it in life or getting your break in life doesn't always require you to immigrate to another country. You can still make it wherever you are. But if someone feels their destiny, their desire is to work in Europe, why not? But to set it very clear, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm like a preacher of immigration or whatever, but I'm responding to demand, because my journey here is social empowerment. And if I get to empower someone through sharing knowledge with them, then please be my guest. Next question is, Tim Nittmeyer, vielen Dank, dass du da bist. Und bitte, bitte, bitte teil mein Video auf dein WhatsApp-Status und überall. Okay, for my German-speaking people, bitte teilen Sie diese live mit Freunden, mit Kollegen, mit Familie, und vergiss nicht, den Videos zu liken. Once again, if you've just joined us, like the video, share the link, and go ahead and send your comments or your questions. Next question is, someone asked, I want to come as a house manager. How can I apply? So that's very tricky. There's no way whatsoever you'll ever get a visa to come to Germany as a house manager. If you're in the age bracket of 18 or 27, you can come as an au pair. Coming as a house manager, that would be a lie. I would be lying to you. But you always have options. I think she even told me she's 40 years of age. Of course, there's always options depending on what your qualifications or which other working background you have, or if you're motivated enough and you have the capacity, for example, do a certificate in nursing or care, and then you can go through such avenues. But getting a visa as a house manager is close to zero. I see there are more questions from you. Let me go up to here with the questions, then I'll go back to your questions on the video. Someone asked, oh my God, I get many questions about coming as an au pair. I'm definitely not answering that again. I have a full video on my YouTube channel about the au pair visa and everything that you need. Just go there and watch it. Thank you. Oh, that was a beautiful question. Someone asked me, what videos will come in the next weeks? Very good question. If I showed you my list of videos that I would like to share with you, you'd be like, oh my God, why don't you just churn them out immediately? But of course, I don't have enough time to do all that. Like I told you, I'm a working mom, so I sometimes don't get the time to shoot the videos. But another thing why I like this question is I'm kindly requesting all of you who are here, if you watch this video, let me know in the comment section what kind of videos would you like to see from us. Now it's Christmas time. What kind of videos maybe you'd like to see about Christmas season, or if you have any challenge ideas that you'd like us to do for you, because I know YouTube has all sorts of things, challenges, pranks, funny videos. Just let me know in the comment section what kind of videos you'd like us to show here on my channel every once in a while for you, and I'll do that. Oh my God, so many questions. I thought I would be finished at 6. I have to hurry. I don't want the video to be very long. Oh my God. Oh yeah, 9. Oh my God, too many questions. Where's the other question? Oh, someone asked me, how are you doing? That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm doing better. The month of November isn't my month. Like, it's a terrible month. In that month, I lost so many people. It's kind of a very sad month for me, very depressing. So I'm on a good way. December is always a month where I get to cheer up a little bit, but it's also not really my month. But yeah, I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. Someone said, can you teach me how to dance? Oh my God, I'm not a professional dancer. I'm someone who just loves dancing. From the time I was a very little girl, I love dancing. For me, dancing is not like dancing. I do it. The first thing I do when I get out of my bed in the morning, I turn on the music and start dancing, whether I'm going to work, whether it's a weekend. So dancing for me, it's like breathing for every one of you. I dance in the middle of town. My kids, lucky enough, they are not ashamed of me. I dance when I'm happy. I dance when I'm sad. So teaching you would be very difficult. I'll just encourage you to live in the moment. I really love dancing so much. I even have nicknames from the time when I was a little girl because of too much dancing. So yeah, that's how much I love dancing. Someone asked me on Facebook, how do I start the process? It all depends, like I said, on the kind of visa that you want to apply for and what you want to do or where you want to go. So I can't give you a general answer. Oh yeah, I've had, this is one question that I got on Facebook, but I also have 2 people that DM WhatsApped me, and they told me they've got a visa for Germany and need my guidance. Like, I can say this person didn't give details. It's always a pleasure. Hit me up and let me know what exactly you'd like to know. And congratulations, of course, for having got your German visa. We're looking forward to getting to know your story and encouraging others. Someone asked, I'm here for an agriculture internship. How can I extend it? So like I said, if I counted on my fingertips now, I have about 12 people asking me or that I've been in exchange with who are here in Denmark, Germany, Poland, and the Netherlands for that kind of internship. What I can say, unfortunately, most of them asked me where they're remaining with 2 weeks. I have one that is, his visa is expiring in December. What I can advise you, normally these visas are always 1 year. Once you get here, focus. Ask yourself, do you want to continue working here or not? And try to find avenues as soon as possible. So yes, it's very possible. There are 2 possibilities of extending your internship visa. Either getting a new contract from your employer, that is like a no-brainer, or trying out other opportunities. You know, you can try, if you're someone who would like to study, you can look for a student placement, you can look for house building. Like, it's very, very easy to get into the healthcare sector, you know, as a branch out, and then you'd have a possibility to stay. So those are the 2 options I can tell you. So you have to be proactive. Once you get a visa to come to Germany, be it a visit visa, job search visa, and your intentions are to stay here, you have to be proactive. Oh my God, I'm trying to rush. I don't want the video to be too long. Okay, I'm going to come and read your comments. They'll be the last. Someone said, sure, thanks. Mine is about figuring it out to universities in Europe and Germany too. I want to do a master's and then probably see how to blend in the employment opportunities in Germany. If you already have a degree and you want to do a master's, there are very, very, very many opportunities for masters, actually more than normal degrees. I think not that I think, I'm 100% sure. I shared the link. Normally when I post videos, I do in the description box share information. So I don't remember which video that is. It could be the Q&A or the visa application video. You go in the description box, you'll find a link that leads you to these organizations that offer internships for scholarships. Definitely you'd have very, very high chances. Or you can hit me up and I'll explain more. Someone asked, why did you begin with social media? Like I said, for me, my dream and my desire in life, and the reason why I'm a social worker, I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted to serve. I've always wanted to do something that feels like I'm making a difference in the world. So during the pandemic in 2020, I had lots of time on my hands because lucky enough, I have a very, I would say, flexible job where we're allowed to get to do home office twice a week. And then I had like enough time, and then I got to attend like Instagram lives from other people. And then I noticed there was a gap, there was a desire for people to get information, to connect, to network. And then most of the things were things that I knew about. I saw lives. This world is crazy. You know, the fun thing I've noticed is not everyone is willing to share information with you, or not everyone wants you to be in a good position like they are, which I find funny because I believe every one of us has their own journey, every one of us has their own luck. So I have nothing to lose by sharing my knowledge or tips or information with you. So I noticed there are very many people on social media, like you all, you know, social media is crazy. There's a lot of fake stuff. So people are asking, you know, like opportunities, how do I do this? How do I do that? And I would notice that in their lives, these people are not being honest with them, or they're lying to them, or directing them to wrong things. And I was like, I have the knowledge, I have the information. Let me get active now and start to assist people. So that's how my social media journey started. I joined social media around June or July 2020. And here we are. So for everyone that has been here on this journey, supporting me, you know, we've really grown. I really appreciate you so much, and looking forward to growing even further with you. So my last question. Thanks, Miss Rosena. Thanks, Miss Rosena. Is there a oh my God, the English here is complicated. Thanks, Miss Rosena. Is there a possibility a 40 years lady to come as a BFD? I honestly don't know what BFD means. For housekeeping or cleaner with United Arab Emirates experience. Are there cleaning companies? If I make it in Germany, I want to start a cleaning company. This is an interesting question. Like I said before, the chances of you getting a visa only and only based on coming as a cleaner is 0.0. Like the chances are very, very low. Unless you really have luck, you have a miracle, and you get a job contract from a big company. But it will be very, very difficult. 40 years, unfortunately, you're outside of the aupair bracket. So for me, what I would advise you, if you don't have any other qualifications, your only chance would be really to get into the healthcare sector. Get yourself a certificate or a diploma. If you have relatives here, get a visa, come over here and try opportunities to join companies as a healthcare provider. And the best time to come for such a thing is around August, because the intakes are always September. And it's very easy. You can even approach you. It's what I told you in one of the videos, how to write a CV, I think. It's called initiative application. You know, you can go to them directly and say, I would like to join this sector. What opportunities do you have? And they offer an house building, of which house building here in Germany is free of charge. So honestly, that would be the only chance. And of course, if you ever got a chance to make it here, yes, you can create a cleaning company. But now going back to my issue of you can make it anywhere. You don't have to come to Germany or Europe first to make it. You can still make a cleaning company in Uganda and be successful. I know someone currently in Uganda. She's a university graduate. She took years and years looking for a job until she was like, you know what, I'm tired. So while trying to make ends meet, she started cleaning, you know, like cleaning jobs, cleaning people's houses, cleaning offices, until she one time decided, I'm going to create my cleaning company. I'm not going to say her name here, but she's very, very popular now in Uganda. she's like out of this league. She earns more money that she would have earned in an office. So like I say, if you have the capital, if you have the know-how, it's very possible, for example, like you said, to start a cleaning company in Uganda. That's a very virgin area. And then you could specialize, for example, in corporate cleaning, where you get to clean only for companies and organizations, for example. So yes, that's all I can say. Now I'm going back to your questions on the video real quickly, and then I'll end the video. If you still have any question, kindly quickly type it in here. Kindly share this video. Even when the live has ended, please help me share the link to this video. Like the video, comment, share. And for all the people that have been assisting, especially in the WhatsApp group, I would really request you to be proactive, to help me always like my videos, share, comment, because that way we also get to reach more people that will probably benefit from all this information. Thank you so much. So let me read the last questions here, and then I will end the live. Okay, I read that. Greetings back. Okay, do you have any trustworthy agent? Do you have any trustworthy agent whom can help me to come to Germany? The only, what I would call like an agent that I know at the moment would help is for people who are coming for the agriculture internship. If you have a degree in agriculture, domestic husbandry, and whatever, that's the only one. But I personally will never advise you connect you to any agents here, especially for Europe, because those are all scams. They'll just take your money. And honestly, I don't want to lie to you. No, there's no agents that would get you. I've been trying to make sure that I get you we have like this government agency. If you are qualified, I think you told me you're an engineer. Sebwato Nicholas. No, you're not. You told me he's an engineer. So if you're a skilled worker, for example, and you have a degree, master's, PhD, we have a government agency that can assist you. But these private agencies or people who say on Instagram, Facebook, Canada is infested, we have like 1 million agencies on social media, they are all liars. Don't even try to waste your time. I know many people have WhatsApped me, Instagram me, oh my God, I paid this much, they took my money, they never got back. Yes, they will cheat you. I'm intending to share more information as regards private agents, but I'm very, very careful because I have to be 100% sure it has to be a registered company here in Germany, people that I can trust, but that's something I'm still not so skeptical about. And like I always tell you, this question of who can help me come to Germany, no one can help you come to Germany. The only help you can get, like I tell you here, is the advice, someone guiding you, someone giving you tips, someone sharing knowledge with you. You really can do this for yourself. I know it sounds really mean, but I get irritated every time I get a message. People, you have no idea how many people offer me money to do the paperwork for them. What kind of paperwork are you talking about? You can do the paperwork yourself. Start by getting yourself a passport. Imagine if I took your money and then I said I'm going to help you with the paperwork. I would be a thief. Because for the passport, you have to look for it yourself. You have to go to the embassy yourself. So stop this business of giving people your money all in the name of, can you do the paperwork for me? I saw recently a video, I think I shared this in the group, in Uganda, where there's this fake agency, I think it was in Camwatch or wherever. They took money from so many innocent people, promising them to take them abroad for work. And then after they had gotten their money, the company disappeared. I saw police, people screaming and crying, and my heart broke. I cried. It broke my heart because these people are innocent. It shows how desperate people are. And the blame goes back to our governments, for good for nothing governments that are not creating opportunities for youth and young people. We have people graduating in Uganda day and night, but there are no jobs. So if you have an opportunity, if you have a chance to connect with someone like me here who's giving you free information, free knowledge, be proactive and use it, and stop this business of, oh, can I get someone to do the paperwork for me? Because like I told you, you'll never make it in Europe if you're not proactive, if you're not self-confident, to believe in yourself. Another thing, don't wait to hear someone's story. Everyone has their luck, everyone has their journey, everyone has their story. I have a group of so many people in my WhatsApp, and I can tell you, of course, I will not name names because I don't have a right, but there are people already that have already gotten visas to Germany. There are people already that are on their way to getting visas to Germany. They don't share that knowledge with you in the group, but it shows also that everyone has their journey and you have to believe in yourself. I know most people have been contacting me, but they lack the self-confidence, to go on and push. I told you to try and learn the language first, try and write your CVs. But you know, people are always hoping for a miracle. There's not going to be a miracle in life. You are your own miracle maker. Even the Christians say God helps those who help themselves. So you really have to believe in yourself. You have to be proactive. It's not something difficult to, you know, work on your papers and even make the application yourself. So don't let people cheat you of that money. Before you waste that money giving to someone to work on your papers, just use that money to deposit it in your account so that you have a good back statement when you go and apply for your visa. So now I had to say that. I'm done. Let me read the last questions and I'll end the video. Okay. The last question. Another question. Oh my God. Do you have... I have a friend who is 45 years. He's Form 4 graduate but wants to come to Germany to help in agriculture. Kindly advise. We love you so much. Thank you so much. It's tricky. If he doesn't have any qualification in this field, there's almost no chance of him coming on the basis of working in the agriculture sector in Germany. But you can come as a seasonal worker to Germany, to Europe, to Canada. I told you the opportunities. I think I even shared links in the WhatsApp group as a seasonal worker to work in this sector for harvesting, you know, on the dairy farms, on the meat farms. You can come as a casual worker, not as qualified worker, as a casual worker. That one is also possible. Nasamba Mariam, good evening to you, dear. Good evening. Sebwato, you have a degree in IT. Explained already for you. It's a no-brainer. It's very, very easy to get a visa to come here. Nansamba Maria, my daughter is Form 6. Should I start applying now? Yes, you can start applying now, because even before they get like their Senior 6 results, their last results are also enough to show like her performance, depending on the course you're applying for. But for us here in German, like the language, the mathematics, those are like the main subjects. She must have at least, by Ugandan standards, is what we would call a D1 to, I think, to a C, worst case. But she must have good results, but it's possible. So my lovelies, allow me to end the live here because I don't want the video to become very long. If you still have questions, I'm going to save this video and repost it on my channel. Please go on and ask the questions. I'll get back to you. If you need to get in touch with me and you don't have my WhatsApp number, DM me on Facebook or Instagram. If you're already in the WhatsApp group, you already know all the information is here, and share the link even after this live on every social media and in your WhatsApp groups. And once again, thank you so much for having joined me on this live. Thank you so much for your questions. You were really all very active and I got many questions. And now my homework is I'm going to try and do a video about how to write a motivational letter. I think I'll do 2 briefly on how to write a motivation letter as an au pair, because that is a special letter, and then writing a motivation letter for general visa applications. What else have I forgotten? I think that's all. If you have any questions, go in the comment section. Give me ideas of the kind of videos you want to see. And please, please, please like my videos. Okay? Next time someone asks me a question, you'll have to first send me a screenshot of you having watched all my videos and liked them and commented and shared them and subscribed. But no, jokes aside, please like this video, share it everywhere. That's the only way we can get to reach as many people as possible. And it's not just about reach, but I mean, sharing is giving. I'm sure there are many people that would like to have this opportunity. So go on and share the video. Thank you so much. God bless you. Until next time, I love you. So let's end it.